When somebody like me, very spiritual and helpful, comes into your life, you would be blessed to accept this as a blessing. That goes for anybody who is prophetic, empathic, and psychic, that are using their gifts and channeling messages to you from God. You should look at it as a gift from God to you. Not judge them for the gifts they are sharing with you, and not talk dirt on their name or hate on them for having these gifts. This world is full of so much evil. God is here though, and He shows it through people like me. I just want to say this, before I finish reading this. How do you think, this is for the people who are Christians or Muslims, anybody who is religious, right? If in those books He talked about giving messages to humans, and those humans, which are earth angels, delivering messages to people, which is how these books even got written, how do you judge and treat these people who are in today's society with the same gifts? Now, I'm not saying everybody who has these gifts get their gifts from God, because that's not the case. But the people who have these gifts and get their messages from God, they always give reference to God, give praises to the Most High God. They always mention God, okay? When you're not around, they always talk to God. That is how their connection is so strong, to where as though they can deliver messages to strangers, people they never met, and know things about them, because God is telling them what to tell that person, just like in these religious books. So it really makes me come today and just clear the air, because I feel like a lot of people are misunderstanding their own selves and their own purpose for existing. So therefore they're taking out all of that confusion that they have in themselves and putting it on display, like they're mirroring how they feel about themselves, and they're putting it to people like us who are spiritually gifted and being used as a vessel for God to help heal the collective, the world. People seem to misunderstand what we're trying to do. We're not here trying to hurt nobody, because honestly, our gifts are a benefit for us as well. We know when somebody is not good for us, and we know when somebody is not going to believe what we're saying, but we put ourselves out there on the line for God to do what He asked us to do, which is share these messages, is share these gifts. I believe in the Bible, there was somebody who had gifts and they didn't share their gifts. They had gifts from God and they didn't share their gifts from God. What you think happened to that person's gifts? If we don't use our gifts don't grow. And if we don't use our gifts, we're not being obedient to God for this blessing of a gift. People might try to make us, people do try to make us feel like it's a curse. We're cursed for being able to hear spirits, for talking to spirits, for knowing secrets about people. And they think that we're worshiping the devil. I want to be clear. Just like God has His children here, His earth angels here, trying to heal the collective, that devil that y'all talk about, he has his own children that are here to make us look bad. The ones who are here trying to do right. Actually, we are doing right, but we also are having to control ourselves and tame ourselves when we experience this type of spit in our face on social media and in everyday life with our families and everything. You understand what I'm saying? It's not an easy thing to allow somebody the space that they need to spit in your face. It's not easy to just turn the other cheek. But we do this all the time because we knew that it was going to be just like it was in those religious books where people don't believe you. People hung witches because they was gifted. Now, I don't know too much about what witches are really, but I honestly believe like how people call us devil worshippers. Like, I've never had nobody say that to me personally, but I know other people get that who are gifted like me. And I feel like I could be easily called the witch. I've been called, matter of fact, I was buying sage at a store, and the guy who owns the store, he asked me if I was a witch, and I told him no, because I'm not. And I just feel like people put labels on things that they have no clue what they even saying. You don't even know what a witch is. You don't know the lifestyle of a witch. You don't probably even know a witch. And if you did, you would probably know that these people have gifts that are passed down through their bloodline. So how is it that you can try to make somebody feel like they are evil or demonic because they have a gift that they was born with that you don't have or you don't understand? That's just like me being gifted at sketching and writing and communicating and fashion design. Like, I'm gonna just keep going, doing hair, okay, interior design. All of these things are gifts that God gave me. I have people in my family who are famous fashion designers. I have people in my family who are hair designers. They are beauticians. And I also have people in my family who are poets, just like me. It runs in my bloodline. So, and also just something, my ancestor just popped in. He was a taekwondo instructor, and when I fight, his gifts come through me, and I fight just like I've studied martial arts all my life, but I have not. Some things are just embedded in your DNA. And just because you don't know what your gifts are, or just because you don't have an understanding of gifts, honestly, you don't even understand what a gift is. It's not materialistic. It's something you cannot see. These gifts that are given to us are beautiful. They are an honor to have. I wear my gifts with honor. I am not afraid to use my gifts. I'm honored that God trusted me with these gifts, because I don't use my gifts to manipulate people and to hurt people. I understand that God is watching me 24/7. So when he gives me information on things, it's for my protection and the protection of others. Like I said in my past videos, I would have been dead a long time ago if I did not have these intuitive gifts. If I did not have the gift of discernment, if I was not anointed. Okay? I'm going to continue to read now. You may not know me personally. Some of you do. I'm just saying this because I am tired of seeing how those who need help get help from God through people, and they still treat them like dirt. Do you know how hard it is to accept you are gifted in a world where it is frowned upon to be that connected to God? To show your gifts by helping people and living in your power, the power to bring truth to others in a world full of deceit, to want to help without judgment. I do. That's partially why I only speak when I am led to, like now. To say this, not bringing poetry, okay? Just bringing wisdom. It took a lot for me to get to this point, to be able to speak up about this. I'm speaking on experiences that I see other gifted people go through in myself. God has walked us through this stuff that people have been pushing on us. The feeling, the things that people try to push on us is that we're crazy. They try to say we're liars. They try to say we are all, they basically, every gift that we share, whether it's like foreseeing or personal information we share with them about people and things, and whatever we try to share, people turn it into a negative. And that's why I'm speaking up about it, because it's time for us to defend ourselves. Stop mistreating God's babies. That's a warning that is documented by God at this time that I'm saying it. Whoever watches these videos, this video right here in particular, whoever watches this and continues to do the things that they've been doing, or watching other people do this to God's children who are here helping the collective, they cannot say when they go meet God that they did not know. Okay? They cannot say that. This is documented right now that I have said this to you. So if you see somebody doing something like that to one of God's children, his gifted children, who are out here putting their life on the line, giving out information on people and situations to protect you and others, if you do that and you let that go down, or if you're a part of it, you will have to deal with him for that. Because it's like telling God to kiss your ass, or that his gift to you and others ain't worth shit. And you may not say it, but your actions do. So check yourself before you wreck yourself. Some of y'all claim to love God, go to church, and show and prove to others more than you do it for God. And you wonder why he do not use you as his vessel. Get it together. Gather the bullshit and flush it down the toilet. Because we are tired of your shit. Literally. Fuck around and God gonna flush your system. And you're gonna be dealing with that holy cleanse. That holy cleanse can be a calming cleanse, or it can be a disruptive, immediate, and invasive cleanse. It's your choice. P.S. I'm not a blog site. I'm not on here every day for good reasons. My videos stay authentic and inspirational. But I am not a YouTuber who comes at a circular time. I always come on time though. Early. I deliver the messages that God tell me to deliver early. Soon as he say push record, I do it. Soon as he say write this down, I do it. Soon as he say pull a card for something, I do it. Soon as he say publish that poem, I do it. I'm obedient. And maybe you're jealous because you're not. Maybe your spirit is jealous because you're not. Maybe your spirit is jealous, and your spirit is jealous, but your physical self, your physical body and mind don't understand why you feel the way you do, why you treat God's children the way you do. But I'm telling you right now, it's jealousy. You're wishing to have the gifts that we have. So because you don't, you try to make us feel like we're cursed. And really, all you're doing is cursing yourself when you try to send negativity towards God's children. So remember that. Thank you for your time.